The worst part about being an introverted PM is not if you're missing out on a deadline or if you're unable to deliver on your business goals. It's actually those little awkward moments when your mind goes blank. You're literally staring at the screen, you're scratching at the surface, not because you don't know what the answer is. You just need more time. You're not ready for being put on the spot, and you have a little bit of a trouble coming up with an answer in an impromptu slash real time manner. Imagine this scenario. You are running your sprint planning session. You're running into a set of conversations with your engineering team, and your engineering team is throwing out multiple different solutions at you, suggestions, brainstorming. You are processing them, but you're literally yet to open your mouth and call out, oh, yeah, let's just go with this versus that. You're unable to make that call. It's not that you are afraid of making the call, it's just not that you don't know what the answer is. You're still processing it. Being in that situation, I bet you are. So, here are some simple strategies that you can use if you run into that situation again. Ever heard of the saying, honesty is the best policy? Well, it is true. When you come out in the open and you say things like, hey, listen, you guys, there's a lot going on here. Let me just take a moment to process. That actually reveals a little bit about the way you operate. You're exposing yourself. That's the side of your operational experience or your vulnerability, if you will, that actually makes you more personal. Do that. State what your needs are. I need more time to process. I will get back to you by the end of the day. I need to think about the different trade offs and I will put it in an email or I'll call for a meeting if there is a need to. Those are really okay things to do in a meeting like this, especially when you're encountering with engineers. You can also adapt different kinds of framing strategies or repeating back the question. Well, are we talking about X? Does that mean we are losing Y? Or are we trying to over index on X in favor of Y? Well, asking this question or repeating the question back to the audience simply suggests that, okay, well, you are in the moment, you process the question, but saying those words actually gives you a little bit of buffer time to actually formulate an answer. And you can also use one of those preloaded frameworks. Well, let me think through the framework of, okay, years ago, we are optimizing for acquisition, and we did this because it takes so much effort, and here is the yield, and here is the ROI, and here is the phased plan. But if you're having to change that, yada, 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 it's going to come up with all these implications and so on. So, literally, you are coming up with an answer, maybe not the right answer, but it gives you some time to take the to build up to the right answer. And what you're doing in the meantime is you're not being this silent, just a silent observant. Instead, you're being this active participant in the room. You're still coming across as a thought leader, if you will, someone that is processing the information, but you're revealing your answer in the most appropriate way.